Hello, preschool friends. If you weren't able to make the meeting with everybody else today, that's okay, because we're still going to cover the same stuff and you can do it when you're able to on your own time. So we're going to start signing in every day. So if you're able to make it to our meetings, bring something to write with and something to write on, and go ahead and write your name or the first letter of your name. All right, my name is Miss Stephanie. So I am writing my name down here for you. And just like you should be practicing writing your name or the first letter. Let me get out of that sunlight. Or the first letter of your name if needed. So some of you are just practicing writing the first letter of your name. And that is okay. We also looked at the number 1, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So we're gonna practice writing the number 1. And then we're gonna also look at the capital letter G and the lowercase letter G. All right, let me go ahead and share that with you. But before we do that, we're gonna sing Hello Neighbor. Hello neighbor, how do you do? I'm so happy to see you. Greet your neighbor, boogie on down. Give a high five and turn around. All right, remember, when you're learning on the computer, you should be sitting down and your computer should be sitting on a table. If you have to carry or hold your iPad, make sure you're using 2 hands and we use gentle touches on the screen. All right, and please no food or drink around your computers because we don't want them to get wet and break. I'm going to share my screen now with you. Oh, let me get back to where we needed to be. Oh, it might take me just a minute. All right, so our number today. How many pumpkins do you see on this page? 1. Our number today is 1. So go ahead and take out your writing tool and your writing board and practice writing the number 1. A line down. You're going to start at the top and go down for the number 1. Awesome. 1 pumpkin, our number for today. All right, let me go into our letter of the day. Ooh, what letter did I say we were going to learn today? G. Lots of things start with G. All right, see if you can name off some of these pictures that start with a G, G, G sound for the letter G. All right, we do have G, G, guitar, G, G, glasses. Down here at the bottom in the middle, we have a G, G, goat. Above the goat, we have a G, G, groundhog. Next to that, we have a G, G, gorilla. And for this one, G, G, green. All of these begin with the G sound for the letter G. All right, practice writing your letter G. I got that sunlight on me right now. All right, that letter G. You're gonna start like you're making a circle again. Start like you're making a circle, but stop as you come up and cross that top. Kind of like you're making a circle and cross that top. Go ahead and try it one more time. And cross that top. That's the capital or uppercase G. All right, now we're going to practice our lowercase g. So for the lowercase g, you're going to make a small circle. Then you're going to come down and give it a tail. Awesome. Small circle, then give it a tail. G. All right. So we're going to go right into our book. Now, if you have your cards with you, hold on to them. We'll go over those as soon as we're done with our book. We're going to read the same book we read yesterday from Epic. Let me get all the way back to page 1. Our book, remember this was a special book because this book does not have an illustrator. And I compared it yesterday to the bubblegum book we read last week. This one had somebody drawing the pictures on it. Somebody drew these with some markers or pencils or drew it on a computer. Well, the pictures in the book you see now are pictures taken on a camera. So instead of having an illustrator like the bubblegum book, it has a photographer. It still has an author. It has somebody writing the words, and the author is Elizabeth Austin. The title of our book is What Do Living Things Need? All right, here we go. If you remember from yesterday, living things need light. Living things need food. Living things need water. Living things need air. It's like these dolphins are coming out of the water to breathe the air. Living things need space. Living things need homes to live in. But living things also need protection. Just like this porcupine has its quills to protect it from other animals. And living things need other living things. All right. So I hope you remember some of those things in the book from yesterday. What living things need. All right. We're going to go right over here. Oh, I think I forgot to sort them out. Let me stop sharing my screen. So at this point, I want you to take out the cards you got in your baggie. What do you notice about these cards? What's on these pictures? Take them out and sort them out. All right. Let's see here. As you sort them and look at them, what are some things that are the same about some of these pictures? What's different about some of these pictures? All right, well, I'm going to share my screen. So I have my cards right here ready to go. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you those same pictures you have on the screen. All right, here we go. So here you should have these, but they look like these little square cards. So how can we sort these things? How can we put them into two piles based on what's different or what's similar or the same about them? Now we've been learning about living things. Do you notice some of these things are living things and some of them are not? So take a moment, if you have your grown-up with you, let's pause the video and see if you can sort into living things and non-living things. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start sorting. So if you need to pause it, now is a great time to pause it and practice this on your own. And then you can play the video back to see if you had similar thoughts or ideas that I had. All right, here we go. So I see a tree, it grows and it needs water and sunlight. I know we eat and we grow, so we're living things. But this pencil here, I don't think it grows and it doesn't need to eat. Neither does this rock. It does not grow and that does not need to eat. But this bird, it does grow and it does need to eat. This flower, I see flowers grow and flowers need water and they do eat too. We'll talk about that later, but flowers do eat. What about these shoes? They definitely don't grow and they do not eat. And this bear over here, you did it. You just sorted all of your things into 2 piles based on living things and non-living things. Now, I'm going to move these non-living things over a little bit more. Now we have all of this living things left right here. All of these living things you should have left in 1 pile. I wonder if we can sort our living things again. If we can sort them into a group of plants and a group of animals, what looks like an animal and what looks like a plant? If you want to pause it again and try this on your own, then resume playing the video. Awesome. Now would be a great time to do that. All right, I am going to see this bird over here. I'm going to move it. That looks like an animal to me. And same with this bear. That is also an animal. And I know flowers don't eat like we do. They eat differently. That's a plant. Same with the tree. It doesn't eat like we do. That's a plant too. But what about us? We're not plants. We are animals. So now we just made 3 groups. We made a group of non-living things. Over here, I'll bring those back in. Our non-living things are here, so we made 1 group here. Then we made a group of living things, and then we sorted our living things into animals and plants. Awesome. You guys kissed your brains. You did some excellent work today. So look around your house and see what could be a living thing. What could go with our plants and our animals? What could be a living thing? And then also look around your house and see what could be considered non-living things, like this pencil, the shoes, and I'm having a hard time picking up that rock there. The pencil, the shoes, and the rock. What else is non-living? All right, practice grouping those things out. And see if you can do it again on your own. Or maybe you see other things that you could sort them out into. All right, well, thanks for joining with us. Look for the YouTube video for our song and dance. We did the banana meatball. All right, bye. Take care.